I'm back again. Don't have a lot for this week, but I do have a few updates. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some of them. So I'm going to save my quilting for the end as well as books. I'm going to save all of that for the end. If I can remember all of my books, because I still can't find, I can't find my list that I had from the other day like a couple weeks ago. Anyway, so I have an FFO and a finish. So you guys saw this, I think it was last week, as a finish. I FFO'd it. It's my Jardin Privé Quakered Halloween. So I made like a little wall hanging thing, and I quilted the back of it in this cute little bat thing. So I quilted it, stuffed it with quilt batting, quilted the back, put the front on, and bound it. And did a cute little decorative, I think it's supposed to be a flower, but to me it kind of looked like a little, like, devil. Let's see if you can, there you go. Kind of looked like a little devil head or something. I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of cute. And yeah, then I put the little deal on. I sewed it on afterwards because I wasn't sure when I was doing the piping. So I finished those ends, so there's not going to be any fraying. But there's that. My first FFO, other than my ornaments that I sent to Michelle at Bendy Stitchy. Then I had a finish. This is my woodland sampler from February 2018, just cross stitch. And the only change I made is where this blue color is. It was supposed to be white. I think it was white. You couldn't see it because I chose light oatmeal. So I did a blue color with Krennic. I think you can see it just a little bit. So everywhere there was supposed to be the blue, except like in these flower motifs. Those 3 stitches were supposed to be the white. I didn't want to fill them in. I liked them not being filled in at all. I thought that that looked cool. So there's that. Now, funny story, so I posted that I had finished it because I had gotten done with that, put my name. Not enough room to do Frampus Fry, so I had to do Robert FF, which is fine. Signed it, and then I realized, top right corner, I had missed a couple of motifs. After I posted, of course, to Instagram and Facebook. What's the group name? Stitch Mania on Facebook. But there's that. I think it's cute. So there's that. Then, for whips, I haven't really been, I mean I have, but I haven't. I mean obviously I finished that one. This is my Night Flight by the Prairie Schooler. There it is, Night Flight, Prairie Schooler. And so I got a little bit more done on this. So I'll show you. I'm not going to take it off the hoop. But I got quite a bit more done on the house yesterday. So there's that. Then, I did the smallest bit on this one, and this is funny to me. So it's the bag that I made. Did I show that? I don't know if I did. Anyway, it's the bag that I made, the what do you call it? Project bag. My brain's just not working today. So it's the project bag that I made, and I put my nephew's stocking in it. Now it's funny because the project bag, of course, is Halloween themed. You know, it's got the zombie pinup girls on both sides, bats on the inside, same fabric that I used on my Quaker Halloween. But it's a Christmas stocking. Now, just a refresher, because some of you are new here, some of you aren't new here, but it's been a while since I've stitched on this. This comes from the Christmas Stockings by Leisure Arts cross-stitch book. I got it at Hobby Lobby for 10 bucks. And the one I am working on, now I'm not going to take it off the Q-snap, but the one that I am working on is this for my nephew. I think it's cute. So there's that. And the grime guard is from the absolutely amazing Aren. Hi Aren! Thank you! I know I haven't shown it because I haven't used it. Well, I mean, I've been using it, I just haven't stitched on this piece. So the grime guard is Minions, from this Minions fabric. I think it's cute. Absolutely cute. I got the whole top border done, even with his name. You can see the back of it there, up here, rolled up. I'm not going to take it off the Q-snap, but here's, yeah, you can see some of it there. I got a little bit more done here on the deer. Not a whole lot, but some progress is progress, right? I need to hurry up and get this done, because Christmas is going to be here before we know it, right? Anyway, my sister would tell me to shut up, but I don't care. So there's that. I would like to get more stitching done on this. So maybe I'll leave it out and work on it a little bit tonight. Then, oh, I gotta reach. I woke up, what day was that? Wednesday? No, Thursday. Woke up Thursday morning with an itchin' to stitch some Christmas, and I wanted to do a new start. Now I had bought this pattern, I don't even know when, but I think I got it from eBay. It's Little House Needleworks Hometown Holiday. This is the tree lot. Many of you know that one. And so I had it, and I had the floss. I'm not using the Classic Colorworks. I'm using all DMC. But I think it's looking good. Yeah, I used their DMC alternative. So I started this on Thursday and got quite a bit done. Now, one thing that might be hard to see is the snow, which is ecru. I think I'm going to go back and do my trick of using, and I'm thinking I'm going to use both gold and silver Krennic, or silver and like the iridescent, something. I'm gonna put Krennic blending filament over the top of the snow to kind of make it glisten and everything. So there's that. Got quite a bit done. Got all these 3 trees. I need to finish, I think it's a bird. Finished this one, finished the house. These 2 trees are pretty much done. I need to finish putting the trunks in, doing the sign, and then I need to move over so I can start over here. But I got quite a bit done for this being a new start. This will be finished. I would like excuse me, I would like to get the whole series, honestly, because they've been a lot of fun to work on. Or I've only got one. It has been a lot of fun to work on, so I would like to get the whole series. So there's that. That, my folks, my friends, my stitchy buddies, is all of my cross stitch. So if you only wanted to see cross stitch, this is the end of the road for cross stitch. So I'll give you a moment to leave. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I hope you will consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not new here, thank you for returning. Also, give it a thumbs up. Now, I think we will talk about books next. So, I've been listening to a lot of books. I've got 2 apps. I've got Audible, and I have Overdrive. Now, Audible, you know, obviously is Audible. If you're not familiar with it, it's an Amazon company. You can buy audiobooks. You can share the audiobooks with your friends. They have a membership. I'm not a member. So I just buy the audiobooks for Audible because I have one of the free accounts. You can get a free account and all of that if you don't want to pay for membership. You keep all the books that you've paid for. And then I buy, like I said, when I happen to see books that are on sale or clearance or something that just catches my eye, I can buy it. So a couple of the books that I've been reading, I read Joey Graceffa's Children of Eden, which is book 1, and it kind of looks like that. So I read that, then I read Elites of Eden, which was book 2 of the trilogy. He's got another one coming out called The Rebels of Eden. It's coming out, I think, October. I've already pre-ordered... Did I pre-order it? No, I put it on my wish list. Then I read Kill the Next One by Federico Axat. Kind of a trippy, weird book. It is about a guy who is so depressed with his life that he thinks he needs to kill himself, and then goes on this journey, the psychological, it's a psychological thriller, but he goes on this psychological journey through life, and just when you think you know the book, it changes, something else happens. So it's I loved it. I would recommend it if you like thrillers, if you don't mind strong language and things like that. I would recommend it. Then I read The Weight of Lies by Emily Carpenter. Really good book. Absolutely amazing. I found myself sitting in my car because I listen to the books when I'm driving to and from work. And so I've got, you know, like what, 35 minute car ride both ways, so on a good day. Sometimes it's more. But I found myself, when I get home, sometimes just sitting in the car listening because I just loved that book. It was amazing. It's about a woman who is having issues with her mother. Her mother and her have kind of a strange relationship. Her mother's an author, became a best-selling author, wrote a book some 40 years ago, is getting ready to celebrate the 40th anniversary of this book. By, you know, writing the book and selling it, she was able to afford a really lavish lifestyle in New York City. As well as other places, some exotic places for her daughter. And yeah, I mean, it's just an amazing book. I would recommend it. Just when I thought I understood it, kind of toward the end, within the last couple of chapters, I would say, bam, something happened. And I'm like, WTF, I did not see that happening. But the book, you know, Emily kind of hints at those things throughout the book, and if I had paid attention or listened to those hints, I might have known. But I thought it was a good one. So again, that was A Weight of Lies by Emily Carpenter. Then I read one, and I don't remember the name, but it was basically about the Stonewall riots. I read it last month in July, but it was about the Stonewall riots. It was written by a female. I checked it out at my library, which brings me to Overdrive. Overdrive kind of looks like that. And you can attach your library to it, and then having the library, you can have audiobooks and ebooks right on your phone. So I read that one about the Stonewall riots. I think I read another one, and I can't remember what it was called. And then I've read every Harry Potter, well, almost every Harry Potter book. I'm on book 5 right now, so I've got 2 more. I'm almost done with book 5. But I'm listening to them right there. See, Harry Potter, book 5. The other one is expired. I kept it in here because I didn't get a chance to read it. I'm hoping they will add it as an audiobook, or maybe I can find the audiobook on Audible. But it's a book by Gail Lukasik called White Like Her. It's about Gail, it's about her life growing up thinking that she was a white woman because her mom was white, her dad was white, only to discover right before her mother passed, a couple of years before her mother passed, she discovered that her mom was actually African American. And because her mom had such light skin, and back in, you know, those days, I mean, I think Gail was mid-50s, maybe, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to offend anybody, so if Gail, you're watching, sorry, I don't mean to offend. So, you know, this was like back, I think she said in like the 30s, maybe, something like that. Her mom and dad met in the war, or in the service, rather. And her mom, or her dad thought that her mom was white. And her mom not wanting to rock the boat because of the era that she was in, she kept her mouth shut until the day she died. I know Gail did an interview, or did several interviews really, where she talked about how when she found out before her mom died, she asked her mom about it. Her mom confessed, but made her swear that she wouldn't say anything until after she died. So as soon as her mom died, Gail published this book, and I really want to read it. I haven't yet, because they didn't have the audiobook version. And so I had checked out the ebook, but I was so busy with cross-stitching, quilting, and listening to my audiobooks that I didn't get a chance to read the ebook. So those are my books. That's all I'm doing. Now you guys are all caught up, so maybe next week I'll have a new book, so I can only do one book. Alright, sorry about that long-winded thing, right? I wanted to show you guys my quilting, my quilt blocks. So, I'm going to show you them in order of how I did them. So I'm making a quilt for my husband and I for our bed, so it's going to be a massive quilt. I think the pattern says it's 90 by 90. So here's block 1. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it. See, I can't even get the whole thing in here. It's a star quilt, so every block is stars, so there's that one. Then this one. So there's that. That's block 2. You follow me on Instagram, I've got all these up there. 2 and 3 I think I posted together. And here's block 3. Now, I'm thinking of selling quilts on Etsy. I would love to hear your guys' opinions, but I'm thinking of selling quilts on Etsy. I think it would be fun, because I am having an absolute blast at making these. I'm already trying to decide what my next quilt is going to be and who it's going to be for. So I made the quilt for my nephew that you guys saw last week, and now I've got, like I said, this one for my husband and I did it all in blue and aqua tones because blue is my favorite color. And then I did a really cool, like, white. I don't think you'll be able to see it. Oh, yeah, a little bit. It's a white on white pattern print. Because I didn't want it to just be a plain solid, so I did the white on white, so it would look kind of old school, kind of a deal. But there's that. So I've got 2 more blocks that I need to do. Then I can put them all together with the sashing, the inner border, the outer border, and then I'm ready to quilt this bad boy. Other than that, that's it. That's all I've got for this video. So, I hope you guys have a great stitchy week, and I will see you next time. Bye.